All I gotta do is show up. Be brave enough to try again this time. All I gotta do is let go and trust. I'm ready to find the rest of my life.
Day 18. This might be the shortest video of them all. And simply because, as the title says, Unhinged, Undone, Unknown. Because those three things describe holographically where I'm at. And it kind of feels good, you know. Our mind is so attached to putting meaning, to grasp and hold on to things that make sense, that at the time when you're like in a blank space, a lot of us, we run to something. So like we run to books to get us the reason why we're feeling this way, or we run to our addictions, which is, you know, what everyone knows, the drugs, sex, and rock and roll, right? But then addictions such as overachieving or pity party, but that's not the case here. The case here is you know, even the thing that I thought I wanted to do, now it's being questioned. No one's questioning me. It's my soul that's questioning me. Meaning, I find that if I go on to this journey to the unknown and dive deep down, there might be something remarkable coming up out of all of this. And of course, in the back of my mind, I'm doing this for the future, the legacy, the people who will be coming in, the people who are requesting, who are begging me to come alive deep within so that I could be serving them in the future. But at the same time, it's about me. It's about my soul to come alive, because, you know, the word flow, the word translucent, the word liquid, that's the kind of feeling that I'm like melting my way into. So there's not much definition, there's not much meaning I can put in this video, but just to let you know the state of day 18. And I guess that's it. And for anyone who's watching this in FB, I will get to your messages when I come back. I'm taking a 2-week spring break. I'm heading out to my familia. Yeah, you know. And so I might be back in a couple weeks. I'll still be doing Stillence. I'll still be doing this whole thing. But I might not upload any video because schedule is like on top of each other, and see that moment, man, that moment is lost forever, that breath. So, oh, and one thing that it's hard for me to describe. It's, you know, I just heard this song the other day. And see, that song, even though it was unfamiliar to me, it brought me into another realm, you know. Music tends to do that. And that's what I was saying. Our minds are used to what's familiar, to what makes sense. And when you get to a place where it's unfamiliar, your mind tries to run back to what's familiar, because your mind and your nervous system, that's what it does to protect you, to survive. And as I've always said, I never believed in the thing that the success world talks about, like the comfort zone, right? Like they always talk about, like, you got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to jump out of your comfort zone. I call that hogwash. I never believed in that. And the word that I manipulate into my clients and the people who work one-on-one with me, it's, why don't we exchange the word comfort zone into familiar zone, okay? We get so comfortable in our familiar zone. And instead of jumping or escaping or getting out of your familiar zone, what if we exchange that to, why don't we expand our familiar zone so that things start becoming familiar to you and you start becoming comfortable in those things that used to be unfamiliar but now is familiar, right? So yeah, and then life becomes like holographic technicolor awesomeness. Hey, okay, the sun is start shining to me because it loves me, and that's what I want to say. So what I'm saying about the song is it transported me, and I know I'm reaching for something that I know in my common mental sense is unfamiliar, but it feels so familiar to me. It feels like home. And there are people, places, music, ideas that just feels like home. The instant that you meet with it, the instant that it's been introduced to you. So that's what my soul is scratching at. See, I know I'm treading on unfamiliar territory where my life is concerned, but it feels so familiar in the sense where I know that that's my intuition bringing me there. Yeah. So let's see how it goes, right? I might end up being like, day 89, help me, people, help me. But I guess it won't. So see ya.